So I have taken apart my Model 3 here, and I'm getting ready to oil it all up. I have an old paper towel that I use for making some of my sheaths and just cleaning everything up around here. So this is basically what holds everything together. This is my 2-handle scales, and I have the bearing pockets recessed here, and here's the lock bar with a detent ball, as you can see. And so what I do is I take a little bit of this Viceroy oil that I got at the last night show I went to. And the guy worked in the aerospace industry or something like that. I'm not really sure, but basically it's like nano oil, except for the particles are smaller, according to what he said. And if you have any questions, you can contact him at peterviceroy@gmail.com. So anyways, what I do is I take one of my bearings here and I put it in, and then I just oil up each one of the bearing balls individually. Put a little drop of oil on there, and I know this is super interesting, so everyone wants to watch me oil up individual bearing balls. Take the knife blade and put it on top. Oh, before I do that, I actually like to put a little drop of oil right on the detent ball, because that's where the most friction is going to be between the blade and the frame. I put the bearings on top there, and same deal, put a little drop of oil on each one of those bearing balls. There, and then place this on top, get everything lined up, and then I have my lock pin here, or my oops, wrong bit. So what I'd like to use for this is it's called VC3, and it's a thread locker, but it allows you to take the thread apart like up to 4 times or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what it said, but it's not. If you use red Loctite on there, you'll never get it apart again, and that could be a problem. So ask me how I know, because I've done that before. So I screw that in there, and what I do is I screw it in so it's tight, and then I back it off like a 1/4 turn, just so that things will slide and lock up the way they're supposed to. And take my other final screws here. Now these screws I have trimmed down, and I trimmed down the barrels too, so sometimes they're a little bit of a pain to get in because they're not factory made, but this seems to work pretty well. And screw that one in. I know, super interesting to watch this. So that allows it to snap open real nice. Whoops, the bearings make everything flow real easily. You see how it snaps, or it kind of just flaps down in there. So there, it's all done.